frog and just share the credential. I'll work on it and I'll share with you. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
The way you did it yesterday. Okay. Now let me just share the screen. So today we'll discuss about, there's one more thing. It is not showing in the org, but that is called Einstein Copilot Analytics. You know how you use and all what kind of operation occurring in your Einstein Copilot actions. Everything will capture over there. So let me share my screen. Okay. And one more thing we'll discuss about today: Einstein Copilot limits. Okay. The Einstein Copilot limits. What exactly the limits? Yesterday, like in the initial stage of this class, some people asked me like, what is the limit? How much Einstein custom action we can create in Salesforce? Correct. So for this, I checked. There's a limitation is 9, but if you will increase the limit, increase the number of actions, custom actions, it will confuse you. So for that, you have to be very specific that instruction which you are providing. Like if your instruction is not appropriate enough, the system will not understand what exactly it needs to do. Correct. So that's the thing. And I'm sharing my screen. Just be with me. Yeah. Can you see my screen, right? Please let me know. This is the article which I created for Einstein Copilot limits. What is the limit for this? If you see this, I'll just share this article with you guys. You can also go through it. Okay. So for optimal performance, it is advisable to assign no more than 15 actions, right? I said 9, my bad, sorry. Not more than 5. The suggestion said you have to use only 15, not more than that, right? It is advisable. You can have up to one Copilot, Einstein Copilot for Salesforce per user session. Like in your org, if you go over there, you'll find only one Copilot action, Einstein Copilot, right? That bot agent for Einstein Copilot, correct? So the second point, Copilot supports one intended for iteration, so user can't make requests that span multiple intents. So for example, if a user asks a Copilot to summarize ACM deal is the account. Okay, it's account. Let's suppose in your org Hina, I created that test by Hina. Okay, so it's saying in this particular example, think like that: summarize the test by Hina deals and send an email to the contact. So it is saying the action to perform two operations. One is to summarize, other is to send the email. Okay, both are different standard action. Okay. So the Copilot identifies and address only one of the two requests. On like any one it will do, not both of them, right? The user can break more complex requests into individual messages. By default, Copilot runs on a user mode. Okay, but if you have custom actions, then Copilot will run like that. But definitely it will run in the user mode. That Einstein Copilot, it's talking about that. Okay, that's the limitation. Now, Copilot actions limitation for this kind of standard. We use that, right? Query record. Let me share my screen is visible. Let me log in. 1 second. I1. What is the password? Can you tell me, Hina? I1 at the rate.
Yeah. No, IVANKA.
IVNKA.
12 at the rate.
1 at the rate. Okay. Let's see if text. No, not taking. Okay, let it be. So let me open my org. Once I show the pictorial representation, then you'll understand better. Otherwise, if I read this, it doesn't make sense, right? So let it open. So the second point, this 3 point you understood, right? Which I explained at the top. Limitation of Copilot. You understood, right? This point. Any question in this? Could you please tell me, is there any question with this? I'll take it as a no.
Not now.
Not now. Perfect. Okay. Query record with aggregation limitation. So query record is a agent action. Agent action. So here you see query record with aggregation, right? So standard type action, Einstein Copilot action. So if you read this, answer aggregation questions such as count, like we have roll up summary field, right? Such as count, sum, maximum, minimum, or average. About Salesforce CRM data based on the user input and specific conditions, such as field values. For example, find the number of open opportunities created in last 5 days, right? So it's talking about last 5 days average, right? Last 5, such as count, last 5 days, right? It's counting that, correct? So from after the agent force, you have to either developer or administrator both need to keep in mind whenever they create any kind of field, definitely they need to put the description because they cannot skip. It is mandatory. If you use this, it is more user friendly for the agent. If you create some kind of agent to interact with your use cases, okay? So that's the suggested thing. If you create any fields on the standard object or custom object, you have to be very specific, put all the details, okay? Now, if you see here, query, the complete query utterance in a natural language processing. It's a natural language with appropriate context, which can be which can include appropriate CRM object name, record ID to facilitate aggregating fields on CRM records. So this is one input, correct? The other input, only one input in this standard one, right? And that explanation, what exactly count and sum, like this, okay? So this is the use case. Now see the limitation of this is actually a standard one. Now see the limitation of this query record, okay? So the limitation over here, this is the limitation. The action works with searchable standard object supported by the user interface and any searchable custom object. So external objects are not supported. There's a limitation. Like with this particular actions, the standard object or custom object it supports, but searchable should be true. Searchable equals to true. Like there's a checkbox. When you create an object, you'll find a checkbox over there. Searchable. Once you click on that, your object is searchable in your Salesforce ecosystem. It's a Salesforce instance, correct? Now, external object is not supported here. Okay, this is one limitation. Aggregate queries on related objects are not supported. For example, a user can't find out how many account have multiple contact. That is not supported with. It is possible, but it is not possible with the help of with this copilot action. If you create a custom, it can find, right? But if you will not create custom, if you use this standard option, the standard features, that will not work. Like that will not give you the result. Okay, and the same. These all the input. The user request get my record with a phone number. Result return the result only if phone number is entered in the exact same format. This is also limitation for this particular actions. If you have very high number of objects or fields, you don't always receive accurate result, right? It depends on whether the large language model can interpret the query, okay, accurately. Synonyms for custom objects or field aren't always interpreted accurately, okay? These all are the thing. I think I don't need to read it, you will understand. You just need to go
Mhm.
over here, just play around with all of them, and then you will understand. Can I share this article? You can have a
Yes.
look. It's better if I read this like spoon feeding is going on, right? Does not make sense. So let me share the article. Please have a look. You can say check with your demo, okay? And then you can let me know. Like you can create a new org as well and then try. If that your org is not accessible, okay, you can go ahead and read this will help you, so for your
Okay.
better understanding, okay? Now
Okay.
I explain one more thing. uh, where's the part, the apex class one. So if somebody would like to try, so you can understand how apex custom action also work. or you want me to move forward? Can anyone share the screen so that we can check and then we can understand that features with Apex? I'll share the Apex class with you. So anyone able to access the org apart from Shravan and Hina? Guys, can you please respond? Anyone created the org of Kajal, and I can see Anand, Suraj. Anyone can share the screen and then let's see if they created the org and then we can implement that on their org.
I have not created orgs.
You created org?
No, I have not created.
You not created? Okay, that's okay, no problem. And Anand, did you try it? And there's one more person I've seen, right? So did you
So
created it?
actually, I've not started to set up my org.
Oh, okay, okay, no
One more
problem.
question. So this cannot be done in the developer org.
Yeah, because for this, what happened, whenever any release shared by the Salesforce, they always
Mm-hmm.
suggest to create a playground, right? In if you do Trailhead, right? In the
Mm-hmm.
Trailhead, you see that they always suggest like some kind of setup will come with this particular org only. If you try with the DevOps, you can check login in your DevOps and have a check. Einstein Copilot option is showing over there. Agent is showing over there. The way here it is coming. If you see here, this
Mm-hmm.
UI is coming over there. Can you check in your DevOps?
Um, yeah, I tried actually, but I was not able to
Exactly.
enable the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. For this, Salesforce suggested in the trailer. If you see trailer, one second, second. Hmm. Just a second. Let me check the credential. I'll share my screen and then I'll explain.
Okay.
Hmm. One second. See, this is my demo. Here you will not find agent of this. Quite, I created this or when I used to take a training from Niranjan sir when I was in
Mm-hmm.
college, 2015. So this org is with me from 2015. So that's the
Okay.
difference. See, here it will not come. Now, if I go here and I just want to show you guys. Hmm. Go to toilet. Again, it will not take. I'm not sure it should take actually. Let me try. So let it be. It's taking too much time. So
Yeah.
create agent force or with toilet. See, configure agent force service agent quick start. Yeah, this is the batch. Okay. If you see here,
Okay.
suggested that you have to firstly see reset your agent playground and after that use this, then only with this org on it, it's already mentioned on this batch. Okay, if you see here
Mm-hmm.
it is not suggesting you to, if you complete this one as well, this will give you more clarity. Anyone go
Yeah.
to this trailer? Anyone apart from you, like so see, this is I almost yeah, this is my org. Hmm. So if I just type here learn modules. Hmm. So see, this all are for the agent force. If I type here agent force, if that's best thing, you have to try with the trailhead. Then you can check some other place. Agent force, sales, quick start, everything is there. You just need to have a look. So I just one
Mm-hmm.
request from yesterday, next class. Please complete the trailhead batch. Okay. all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, basically at least for the quick start. Okay, this generative AI and all, so that it will give you a little more understanding what I'm talking about, so you can connect the dots. Okay, then, so you guys not have the org, so let me show you something else. I just created that. This is the interview question. Like if you mention AgentForce in your resume, what exactly they can ask. So these are the set of questions. Like whatever you understand, at least you can check. As an Einstein developer, how you will be ensure that your chatbot is not failing into this, right? What are the options available to customize the Copilot action? Three options. This one you don't know, right? This is I understand. This is for the developer. You can leave this part. But for this, you know, flow, right? After that, custom flow and Apex prompt builder, right? So this is the answer for this. How you will
And
ensure your,
MuleSoft P, MuleSoft also.
you're saying something.
MuleSoft also.
Concept. This one.
MuleSoft, Mule.
MuleSoft.
Yeah.
So where you see the MuleSoft, I cannot see. Is there any MuleSoft connected? You're saying is it connected to MuleSoft connected or not? That you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You can connect this with the MuleSoft connector. That will come in the further lecture. You can connect with the MuleSoft. That's correct. So how you will ensure your custom actions are performing well? Do you have any idea? Guys, we tried this together.
Testing.
Yeah, test. Okay, that is test like a little more clarity, because test is just a layman term answer. Just want a little specific answer if somebody asks. You can go ahead in the custom action in the builder, and you can check in middle of the builder. You'll find the output over there, right? And from there you can check. If you see the same question with AgentForce, let's ask with AgentForce. I understand this class is a little theoretical. It's not that much entertaining because you guys definitely don't like to go through the PDFs and all. That's quite boring. I understand that. If you type like this, one moment. One second. Same question. See the answer. Run test scenarios. Correct. You are correct. What's who replied? Like Shravan, right? Or simply at your user request and would
Suraj.
wait for the customer to verify, right? So extend your best practice for your ISO protection. So that's the answer of this. You got it. So now next question. This you will not understand because that I also need to have a look. How can a developer want to add its own LLM model in the Einstein Copilot? LLM stand for, anybody can answer. LLM stands for,
Four number is a personal identifiable information like name, address, phone number like this, no?
yeah, kind of instruction. You can take it as, yeah, instruction, whatever you give, yeah,
Yeah.
to the bot. And that can check, we can later on, but yeah, at least for now we can understand that. Okay, now how can a developer want to add own LLM model in Einstein Copilot?
Like Einstein's trusted layers,
Yeah,
API
correct.
integrations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like written up like a logic of your own AI and machine learning, correct? And so that you can implement in the Einstein Copilot. Any idea
Yeah.
what we say LLM means? What is the full form of LLM?
Large language models.
Large language
Large
model.
language model.
That's great. Perfect. So this is basically, if you see the Einstein bot, in the Einstein bot, you have to specify a dialogue. How many of you work on the Einstein bot? Any of you like who got a chance to work on the Einstein bot? No, right? So I'll take it as no reply. So Einstein bot, you have to declare all the dialogues and all. But here you just need to give the instruction. Rest thing will be done by Salesforce, right? LLM. That's the use case of LLM. Just one question. All of you are AI specialist certified or associate certified?
Yeah.
Everybody? Great. So
Associate.
definitely, if you given the certification, on the certification, the question of LLM is too much question with LLM is there, right?
Right.
So this is basically quite useful thing for the Salesforce Einstein Copilot. What are the API connectors we can add in Copilot for external connections? That is, as you said, MuleSoft connector, right? That's correct.
Yeah.
The other
And
one, when
third-party
you
tools.
yeah, correct. When you estimate a Copilot project, what are the considerations you need to take care? This is quite long question. You have to be very specific with this answer. What is the estimated? What when you estimate a Copilot project, what are the considerations you need to take care? There's a limitation, as I said, 15. You have to use that 15. If you are using more than 15, you have to give the instruction properly, correct, so that your bot can understand, right? And you can add a custom actions, limited custom actions, and you have to search for. You cannot add the external objects, right? As I mentioned over there. So
Scope
these are the things.
and classification descriptions.
Correct. So what you said, like a classification description, what exactly you meant? Can you please come little explainable manner?
Hmm.
Shravan, you're saying something? You suddenly stopped.
No.
Okay. So does Copilot run according to the sharing setting? Let's suppose if you created that the sharing setting for each object is private. Let's suppose account object, default internal access and default external access. Both are private, right? So does Copilot run according to the sharing rule? Like if you written with sharing and without sharing, right? So if in the written public with sharing, right? Which means it will respect that sharing rule, and on that basis it will execute the Apex class. But if you didn't mention, if you mention without sharing, it means it will not consider the sharing rule. It will run beyond the sharing rule, whatever the logic you written inside the sharing rule, correct? So does Copilot run according to the sharing rule? Yes. If you let's try this. Let's try to execute this point. Okay. I'll just come here. Yes, you raised hand, Shravan. Any question?
No.
Okay, because saw the raised hand icon. Okay. So I'll just come here in the sharing setting. Sharing setting. Okay. In the sharing setting, I'll click on edit and just make this private for account. Okay. And then just try to create a record, like get a record which is created by some other user. So your account and contact publicly, right? I will make this private. Save it. Codable is private, and sharing setting, if you add some custom sharing setting at the bottom, but I make this OWD private for now. Okay. Let's wait for a couple of minutes and then we'll have a check here. It takes little time to get updated. So 1 second. So meanwhile I open this. Show me all the account with owner name, just to show. Okay. It will show all the account which belongs to my ownership. Okay. These are all the account where I am the owner. Okay. Let me check some other account where owner is someone else. Let me log in as other user, then try. Okay, just a second. One second, let me log in as this guy. Okay. So I'll create account. Let's check it here. Show me all the account which is created by Shubham. If we make it private, to test this features, I'm just trying. This user logged in, Jaj, and he wanted to check like what's the ownership of this user. Let's see. All account record. It shouldn't show ideally the behavior, but if it shows, then we need to understand that. See the magic? Because the OWD we added as private, and that's why this user Jaj not able to access it. Got it? So I prove my point. Okay. Now let's see other one. Can we use Copilot to the communities for customers or partners? Yes, we can use it. The community, like for this, let's try with the community. It says that. Let's try to prove that as well. Go to this all, and I'll just type all site over here. Let me log out from Jaj. All site. Any of you worked on a community ever? Community website?
Yeah, all site.
All site. Perfect. That's great. So let's try to prove this point. I was just trying to check. Can we use Copilot to the community for customers or partners? Let's say. So let me create a new community website for this. Don't play around with the existing one. So just log in. Okay, so let's choose LWDR. Where's not education portal? Where is LW? Yeah, let's choose this. Get started. I don't know. 1 second. Get started. Demo. Oops. This no problem. And I'll share this article as well meanwhile it is creating. So you guys also research about this, okay, and create your own understanding with this. Questions. Yeah. The builder is ready. So I'll go here in the builder. I'll search for that agent. Let's see. Insurance agent. agent action. Or now I have to check how we can call. This is for agent bot. Oh my god, it is Einstein bot. Okay. Enable this Einstein for Copilot. Okay. Oh, this is the way it's actually creating an agent. It's not creating an action. In all the instructions, descriptions, role, and companies, right? In the way I was trying to do in the previous class. See, created an agent for this. So yeah, we can call it. Correct. Routed to the service. This is coming from the flow, right? And then this way it is omni-channel flow. Like we have a record trigger flow, auto launch flow. Similarly, we have this. So the service needs there. So yeah, we can use it. Okay. So for this, you have to like it means what he was trying to say. Here you have to go and just search for the Einstein agent, and in the agent we have to create a new agent and try to utilize for the service. So you understood like how we can utilize this. So I'm sharing this for this as well. Please have a look. So you got the answer for the last community one. Now, can we customize the Copilot UI? It's up to you guys. Please reply.
Copilot UI means customize LWC.
Yeah, that you can custom code, you can use it, and with the help of custom code, you can try. Correct. For AgentForce developer, when we talk about that.
API using.
I can see like you are only replying, man. No other people is replying. Thank you, Seven, for appreciating my work. Thanks, guys. Can you please give little input so that I can understand I'm like giving correct output or not? Can you please, guys? I just see Shravan is keep operating with me. Yeah, thank you, Shravan, and thank you, guys. Just please let me know if you have any question. Okay, so we can customize that UI as for my understanding as well, and how Salesforce is counting the governor limit in Copilot. That I need to check. I'm also not sure about this. This is also new for me. Yeah, let's see. So, Shravan, you like to answer this? For this, we need to check. I understand it's not. Let's check it.
Governor limits count means.
Governor limit, like basically Salesforce works on the multi-tenant architecture, right? Everybody.
I understand, but Copilot.
What about agent? Yeah,
using?
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Let's try now. Here is if you increase the limit number of
no
spaces.
idea governor limits.
Yeah, no problem. That's okay. It's a quite wide platform. Everybody don't know everything about this. Even when I was giving the interview of Salesforce, I didn't answer numerous of questions. So no worries at all. So it's just the big ecosystem. Let's check with the AgentForce. Let's see what it replies. What it says. Salesforce count governor limit to ensure optimal performance and ratios utilized within the platform. These limits include restriction on the number of Apex methods, calls, SQL query, DML statement, but it didn't explain about the Copilot, right? No, it's a generic statement. It's not about the Copilot, so it's not that much helpful. But yeah, we'll keep this for the homework, right? You can try this. Okay, and then let's see.
Yes.
So I
You
given
can
this.
share interview
I shared
questions.
this article I have shared on this Slack channel. Sorry, Skype group. Yeah, it's Skype group. So both of them is there. Even community part as well. Next class, I just want everyone to please execute the agent force and create agent force org, and then you can implement this. Anand, you're trying to ask something?
No, no.
Wanted
Yeah.
to ask?
I'm just going to ask that. Will you please share those interview questions?
Yeah, I shared both of them. Yeah. One more thing I have, I created one more article for you, like build practice and governor limits. Best practice is done. Sorry, my bad. There's a article. Real time run, real time project run copilot. So this is the requirement. If you like to play around, I can share this as well. This one for that we need to explain. We need to understand a little more about it. Then we can come on the requirement. Firstly, understand whatever I explained till now. Okay.
Hmm.
So this will come on later in the next class, or like next to next class. But please complete this tomorrow. Until unless you will not try it from when you will not learn. You know, even I am also giving too much time on that, then I'm getting the output. Yesterday I was talking about uh, when I was trying in the Hina job and I was not getting the appropriate output. I was just trying. I was working on the night shift and I trying both the thing together. So at the time I just implemented the thing and learn from there. So until unless you will not give the input, you will not learn. So anything you learn, you have to at least practice, just like a mathematics, correct? So same thing. So use practice, and then I'll move for the another topic. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Okay, so this. Thank you, Kajal. Thank you,
Thank
Hina.
you.
So we're good now.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so I'll just keep this class short. Just try to play around with this and then learn more about the Einstein